So this is the third and last video for the Nut and Squirrel Boutique postcard. Okay, what I'm going to do now is bring in a squirrel that is already in Adobe Illustrator, and then I'm going to make some acorns. Okay, and that's going to wrap it up. Now, you do need to download those two items. One was to make this nut and squirrel, and then the other is the squirrel. The squirrel's a .ai, so it's Adobe Illustrator already. So I'm off here on my desktop, and I'm just going to double click it. There it is. There is our squirrel. Notice up here we have squirrel.ai, and then our lesson is over here. Okay, I am going to go to this selection tool. I'm going to do a marquee, which is basically going to activate all of it. Okay, so there it is. You can see the blue lines. I'm going to do Command C to copy. I'm going to click here on our lesson, and then let's check what layer we're on. Where's layers? I think layers went away. Let's go to Window. There's layers, okay? So let's click, make sure we're on the top layer, okay? And I'm going to do Command V as in Victor. And there it is. As we said in class, the Zoom class, if you hold the Shift key down, and again, I'm on a Mac, and pull a corner, you can make the object larger, and you can maintain the ratio so it doesn't get distorted. All right? Okay, so here we go. What the book wants us to do, and again, this is a lesson for the first lesson of the Adobe book on Adobe Illustrator. They basically want you to check in to know what brushes are, and we certainly will be getting into that later on the semester. So all you really have to do is click on one of these in here, and they were grouped, so they all are activated now. Now they're all live. So let's go to, where is that? It's in Window, Brush, Libraries, way down here. Now do this carefully because you have a couple dialogue, they call them swing out dialogue boxes here. So go to here, go to Artistic, you're not done, go to another one, Artistic Ink, and let go. Okay? Now yours might not look like this. Yours might look like this. So what you do on the bottom right, it's kind of confusing. It doesn't really even indicate it, but you can click here on the bottom corner and pull it. And there's a lot of selections. So here we go. It's been chosen. Here, let's do this. Let's click on that one. Again, play around with this in your spare time. It's pretty cool. You can just make the line work, and in Adobe Illustrator, in anything really, and then just decide to give it different effects. Okay? You know, look at that. That's pretty cool, I think. All right. I had mentioned during our Zoom meeting about putting a little eye in here because I think he looks weird. Let's go to the toolbox, the tool palette, and let's go to Ellipse Tool. And you know, before that, this is what I want to do. I want to click on Shape, and then this is the eyedropper. With this, you can select any color, okay, and save it. So there we go. Whoa, wait a second. This should be deselected, okay? Here we go now again. Nothing is selected, but I am going to sample that color. See that? That's pretty cool. Okay, so with that said, I am now going to open up swatches. I'm going to get rid of the layers. I'm going to pick swatches. And here it is right here. So what I'm going to do is pull it off and put it right here. So these are the colors that I have made and saved, okay? These are slightly different reds right here. Okay, so let's make that eye. Let's go up here again to the Ellipse tool. We're going to click and pull and make a tiny little eye. I'm going to use the selection tool. It's really hard to grab because it's so small. There we go. And then I'm going to put it right there. I think he looks better. Okay, Command minus. Minus makes it smaller. Or you could go up to View and just do Fit Artboard and Window. There's probably another, knowing Adobe, there's probably another one. Okay, so there we go. We have that finished. That's basically all the lesson that they wanted you to know on this. We're going to make some acorns now. So here we go to the Ellipse Tool again. You know what? Again, this is what I do wrong. I don't get my colors decided right away. Let's make this red. We're going to make the inside nothing. Sorry, got to deselect. Deselect everything. Okay, make the inside again nothing. Click here. Okay, now click the square donut, which is a stroke, and let's go over here. This is the color that we made. All right, so that's this color. All right, now let's do it. Ellipse tool. Let's click and make an oval. Kind of big so we can see it. And we don't want that. Okay, so let's go to... Oh, that went away. You'll notice some of this stuff just kind of disappears. Where is the stroke? Okay. I think I actually had it there somewhere. Ah, here it is up here. Okay, let's get rid of this dashed line. There we go. It's a solid line now. All right, weight 3 inches. That's good. All right, now let's click off, deselect. So I'm basically clicking anywhere on the artboard where there isn't a shape. All right, now let's go here to the direct selection tool. And if you click on the oval, you will notice there are 1, 2, 3, 4 active anchors. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this down to make wider on top, and I'm going to make this narrower on the bottom. All right, here we go. Click, pull down, and click, and pull down 2. Okay? Now what I'm going to do with these, see these handles here? We'll talk about this later on and next week. What you're going to want to do is click and slowly pull it in. Click and slowly pull it in. Just get something that kind of looks like the shape of an acorn. Don't have to be perfect. Now let's do the stem. Let's go to the rounded rectangle tool. Click, pull, release, and there we go. One more operation I'd like to show you. I want to click on one of these shapes. Now hold down the shift key again. The shift key is for keeping shapes in ratio to make them larger, smaller. It also collects, so hold the shift key down and click on the other one. Notice that now both are selected. All right. Now what we're going to do is go up to Window and get Pathfinder. Okay, I'm going to pull this over here. These two icons and these two down here are probably all you're going to use in this class. So do play around with Pathfinder. Find out what it does. Right now I just want to join these and get rid of some of these lines. So watch what happens. Click. Easy as that. All right. So just one shape now. I got rid of this. I mean, it's all joined together, so which is really, I think, pretty cool. All right, so we have that. Let's just do one more thing. I'm going to get that ellipse tool, and I'm going to make a big ellipse. I'm going to make the cap for it, for the nut. There we go. Take the pen tool, and I'm going to click right on it, which is on top of the shape below. Click, and one here too. Click. Now I'm going to go to the direct selection tool. Click off. Now click on just that one and delete. click off, click on that one, delete. Click off, deselect, click on that one, delete. There you go. Now I just want to group them. Click, click, it's grouped. I'm sorry, it's not thoroughly grouped. Now I'm going to actually group it. There we go. So I can actually move it around. Okay. I'm going to hold down the Shift key and pull it in, make it smaller so it's not like this ginormous acorn. And then if you slowly go toward one of the corners, you'll see the double arrow. That means you can turn it back and forth. There you go. I'm going to do Command C for copy, Command V for paste. Here's another one. I want to do it the other way. Okay. Whoa. There you go. You can also hold down the Option key. In PC, it would be the Alt, but if you have a Mac, it's Option. And notice the double arrow. That means you can hold it, drag it, and release. Let's move it this way. Hold it, drag it, release. Okay. Let's just do it with copy paste. Command C, Command V. We're going to put that one here. And I want one. Command C, Command V. And I want to put one here. All right. That is the end of this tutorial.